still the 16th of March. It's now 7:45. I want to try and get this finished because there's this thing on the box now about 9 o'clock. About the middle classes. I haven't got around to putting a video in to tape it, and so I'm going to try and finish these tapes before that. Now what I've got this time is, and I've got a few Basie records. I thought we've never had, as far as I can recollect, never had a session with Count Basie records. We probably won't have one with this even, but I found when I looked around, I've just got 7 78s, and which would fill the thing up easily enough, I suppose, but I probably not use them all. Anyway, here we go. We'll have one or two of them. First one is Dogging Around. This is one of the Brunswick. Probably the first Basie record that I got. I should imagine it'll be pretty rough. I haven't really been able to do your record laundering. I don't know whether I've ever played it. Probably have, because I've played most of the records that I thought you would have liked. And anyway, let's just listen to it and enjoy it. Well, there we go. I should imagine you would know these, really. Dogging Around is by Evans, presumably Herschel. Herschel, I think he was a tenor player. This is very old. This is a very old one. This is a DT on it. And so possibly I would only pay the stipulated 4 1/8. Brunswick 02644. Strangely enough, it's surprising how you can remember things, isn't it? Useless information. 1 o'clock jump with Brunswick 02466, which I tried on numerous occasions to order from Mr. Holding, and it never came in. And finally, as he said, I kept going and he said, it's coming out on Parlophone next month. And I got the thing, and it turned out to be another version with Wiggle Woody on the other side. It's one of these records, one or two records have disappeared. I don't know where it is. It's very good. It's not as good as the old one, and I have the original version now on an EP, but I'm not going to put EPs on, but it means changing things around, particularly putting the big spindle in. Next one was Lady Be Good, as you know, the Parlophone R2636. A fantastic record. This is the sort of thing, really, that the Rhythm Club was for. And people could bring all sorts of records. And you brought 78s, you brought singles, and you could put all sorts of variety of things. I was amazed when I heard it. And nowadays you're fishing around and you've all sorts of information and all sorts of miracles of reproduction, things like that. But it's no more fun, and I'm sure it's probably less. Here we go again. Taxi War Dance. This is another one that I've always liked. R2862. The other side, 12th Street Rag. Rarely played. Taxi War Dance, Basie and Young. 1943 Super Rhythm Stars series. Must have heard it on the radio because the Rhythm Club hadn't started And the last one of that set is Boogie Woogie. It's got Smith, the composer, and R2874, 1943 Super Rhythm Style series, number 84. I'm sorry the sound keeps burbling about like this. I'm holding the mic. It's the little mic that came with the little cassette player, and I'm holding it in my hand. I should really have it set somewhere. And looking at the record, yeah, the composer is written as Smith. I wonder whether that is Pinetop Smith's Boogie Woogie. But there was a Carl Smith, wasn't there, who played trumpet with Basie. His Count Basie's Blue 5, vocalist James Rushing. I have very few records of blues singers. When you think about it, it's a sort of a, how can you put it, a socialistic, for want of a better word, reason. Because in those days, there was no sort of separate room centrally heated where you sat there with your records or anything like that. You could only play them on the family radio or radiogram, and well, you saw what I had. I think by the time you came to our house, I had a record player in a wooden box which said Armour's Chicago Lard on it, and I used to bring that out and stand it by the radio and plug it in to listen to. But that was all you had to do, and so if my mother and stepfather were sitting there as well, then in a way really you had to sort of modify them a bit to what you were going to play. Okay, let's have some more records. I have a sneaking feeling that some of these Basie records are on one of the other tapes that you will have had, in which case, apologies. And while I was looking at the Basie records, I found one or two Squadron Earth things, and I know you've been listening to them and enjoying them. These are, I've got 3 here, I think. Yes, 3 of the Decca records, and I'm going to put them on and I'll tell you what they are afterwards. So you probably have them anyway. I'll have them on a